Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your first time stopping by. My name is Ella and I'm a content creator based in Nigeria. So guys, today's video is actually a story time. I'm finally doing one of these videos. I've been seeing this on almost every medical student's channel on YouTube. I'm finally giving you guys the tea on how I got into medical school in Nigeria. Little disclaimer, don't expect too much. There's no dramatic story behind it. But yeah, if you'd like to know how I got into medical school in Nigeria, then keep on watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watch. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I talk too fast. But yeah, without further ado, let us get right into this video. So yeah, like I said earlier, I don't have any dramatic story as to how I got into medical school. So yeah, growing up, I've always wanted to study medicine. And so yeah, I'm one of the people that want to, should I say, achieve their dream or pursue their dream, or I don't know, but yeah, I'm one of those people. I've always wanted to study medicine from when I was a child, from when I was really young. I've always wanted to study medicine. So then moving on to secondary school, I was good with both art and science subjects, luckily for me. So I was able to actually pick out of art class or science class. So I moved to science class because I've always wanted to study medicine. I mean, yeah. Completed secondary school, took WAEC, cleared my WAEC, and then I took JAM. Oh my god. I remember my first choice of university being Uniport. So I wanted to go to University of Port Harcourt in Rivers State. That was my dream school. I live in Port Harcourt, right? So anytime I pass University of Port Harcourt, I just used to see the students, and I just liked how they look. Like, they looked fine and clean and all of that. So I wanted to go to University of Port Harcourt. In fact, my dad wanted me to go to University of Port Harcourt. I think almost everybody wanted me to. Like, they were okay with me going to University of Port Harcourt. It was either that or a private university. And so it was Uniport. That was my first choice. God. And I took JAM. I wrote the apostille. I wrote the apostille, and I know that I cleared it. And now, time for the admission. I stayed waiting. First batch, my name was not a part of that list, and I was like, what's going on here? I mean, prior to writing JAM and WAEC and all of that, from primary school to like secondary school, I was always at the top of my class. Like, I was among the best in class. So I took JAM, and I actually had a very good JAM score. I took post-UTME also, and I passed. I know I passed JAM. I know I passed the post-UTME. And now I was waiting for my name to come out, and it wasn't coming out. Like, in Nigerian universities, after you write JAM and post-UTME and all of that, you have to wait for them to release names of students that have been admitted, and they release these names in batches, right? There's a first batch, there's a second batch. For some schools, they have third batches. For some schools, there are third batches for other courses, but not for medicine. For some schools, there are three batches for medicine. So yeah, it's University of Port Harcourt, Rivers State, called Uniport for short, right? So they released their first list, and my name was not a part of the list, and I'm like, that was already a problem. They released their second list, right? And my name still was not a part of the second list, and I was like, so it was at that point that I depression set in, because I was like, what? Why? And the thing at this point, like, they didn't even give me any other course, right? Maybe if they had given me another course, I probably might have taking the course, then after the first year switch to medicine or something. But I didn't even get any course. Like, I did not get, my name did not appear anywhere. God, I was so sad. I was literally so sad. Like, I was, guy, you need to see me at home. And then someone sent my mom an article on WhatsApp, right? And it has to do with NDU. That's the school I'm in right now, Nigeria Delta University in Bayelsa State, right? It had to do with their pre-degree JUPEP program. That's the first time they're actually running that kind of program. So they sent the whole article to my mom and all of that. So she read it, and then she sent it to my dad. And my dad read that. My dad called. But since my name was not a part of the first two lists, and I think they released just two lists for Uniport medicine, my name was not a part of the first two. I was supposed to stay back at home and write and take JAM again and try again, or go to this private university. So like, we're still contemplating on what to do. Okay, should we just go to the private uni, or should I stay back at home and take JAM again and all of that stuff? So as we're contemplating, and that's when the article was sent to my mom, and my mom sent it to my dad, and my dad went through it and was like, okay, I should try it. Like, and then I was actually really young. I don't even know what was wrong with me. I was really young, and my parents like kept on telling me that I was really young and I can always try again. I should not be so gloomy and sad and all of that. My dad went through the article, and then I used to have a cousin in this school, and then he called my cousin and asked my cousin like to make inquiries on the whole program stuff, and my cousin did all this. Like, I was never even aware, I never know what was going on. I was just sat in the house with a very gloomy face. I was just sad because I didn't get the admission, and some of my friends were getting into uni that year, and it wasn't making sense in my head. So yeah, my dad called my cousin, and then I think he talked to him about the whole thing, asked him to make inquiries and all of that, and then my cousin did. My cousin got back to my dad. All of this was going on behind my back because I didn't even know what was going on. So that my dad called me and then told me about the whole program stuff, and like there's a program that I'm going to run, process the form, they've done everything. Okay, and then I had to like send my stuff to my cousin in school. I had to bring them down to my cousin in school myself. So I came to Bayelsa State, I came to Amasoma, and I'm never gonna lie, I wasn't so impressed. When I got to the town, I was like, Jesus Christ, it's literally a village. Like, what the? How am I going to come to this kind of place? Like, right now, when my school starts, even it has improved a lot. Back then, it was literally a village. I don't care what anybody says. I know that the fellow students in my school, they're going to start coming for me. They're going to start saying that it's not a village, it's a town. But to me, it was literally a village. So yeah, so I came down here and I wasn't impressed. I went to my cousin's place and then went inside the school, and then they processed the whole stuff, and that was it. That's how I started the program. So that was in December. Right? Yes, it was in November, December. The program is supposed to last for a year, and then you get into 200 level. So you don't start at 100 level anymore. You get into 200 level. Like, you just get into second year in university, right? So the program started then, and then after it was December, it was festive period, so I went back home, and then I came back to Amasoma, right? And then I was living with my cousin and friends. My friends felt like I was too young to stay alone. I don't know anywhere, and staying in the hostel is a very big no for me. Like, right from day one, I've always been a no. I cannot stay in school. I just cannot. I cannot. I don't think I went to a boarding school. You know that boarding school is different, right? School hostels, they're just, I cannot. So it was a no for me, right? It was a no for my parents also. So I was staying with my cousins and all, and then my friends from my school also came to do the program, and then I moved to their place, and I was staying with them, and then we ran the program. The program lasted for a year. It's supposed to last for a year. Yeah, it started in, I think, in November, December, and we ran the program up to like June, July. I can't really remember the exact details of this thing because it's been a while. But yeah, so we ran the program. So how the program worked was there's first semester and then there's second semester, right? So first semester and second semester gives you combined together the exams that you take in the school. It gives you 30 marks. And then you take an external exam. That's this JUPEB body. So JUPEB is a body under JAM, right? They set an they'll set an exam for every school that runs this program. So everybody's literally writing the same exam, and then they'll mark it. They'll be the one to mark it for you, and then send out the results and all of that thing. So yeah, so I ran this program, right? I ran the old JUPEB program. While I was running this program, I retook JAM. And I scored 265, and then I was still running the program. I took JAM just in case, if for any reason I was not able to get into medicine with the program, I would still be able to get into medicine with JAM. And then I did not fill Uniport again because my dad was like, I'm already in NDE, so it will be easier for me to get into the school. Not to pick me first before they start picking other students, because I've already run a program here with them. You get? So we're done. Okay, so you take the first semester exam and take the second semester exam, which we did, and then we took the final exam that the JUPEB body is going to set. So as at when I ran the program, right? So for medicine, I don't know for other courses. For medicine, we had to do physics, chemistry, and biology. Now, physics, chemistry, and biology, it's kind of like what you do in secondary school, but then they add other things to it, like things you're supposed to do in 100 level in the uni. They add it to it, and then you do all of these things. We didn't go up to a year to run it because I think we wrote our exam in June or July. Yeah, that's when we wrote our exam, in June or July. And then by September, October, a new session started. So I did run that program for that year. So you do physics, chemistry and biology, and A gives you 5 points, a B gives you 4 points, a C gives you 3 points, a D gives you 2 points, E 1 point, and F 0 points, right? So for medicine you have to get a total of 12 points. You are doing 3 courses. There's physics, chemistry and biology. So if you get 5 points each for all 3 courses, that's 15, and that's the highest point you can actually get. For you to get into medicine, you have to score at least 12 points. That was the cutoff for us at that point. And then I don't know for other departments, this is what I know. So I ran that program. Also passed. You write your exam and all of that. You're supposed to get a direct entry form that you fill and process and send and submit and all of that good stuff, right? So I did all of that, and then I took JAMB also. So I was bidding for 2 admissions at the same time. Okay, and then we went back home, right? So we're done with the program, we had written the exams. It's now left for them to mark and then grade us, and we'll see if we've gotten the admission or not, right? In 100 level admission list was first to actually come out that year. Then the first list came out and I got medicine. Like, if you know how I felt like I've redeemed my honor. I've gotten 1 admission, right? That's like the standby admission. But then that was not what, like, I did not want to lose any year. So that's not, I was happy about the 100 level admission, but I was waiting desperately for the 200 level admission, because that's what I wanted. Pre-degree takes you straight to 200 level, and I did not want to do a 100 level again. So yeah, and then the results came out, and then admission came out, and my name was among the list. God, I was so happy. You needed to see me that day. I was so happy. So yeah, that's how I got admission into medicine. I got into 200 level. So I got admission into medicine through direct entry, through JUPEP program, and not through JAMB. Like, I had my JAMB admission, but I did not make use of it because I already had 200 level admission. So yeah, that is actually, I wonder how long this video is going to be. But yeah, that's all the gist behind me getting into medical school. That's the entire gist. There's no other gist. There's nothing special. I was not one of those people that had to go through hell, or no, I was not one of those people. The only setback I had was that Uniport did not give me the admission. But Uniport did not give me admission, but I did not lose any year because Uniport did not give me the admission. That was the same year I ran that JUPEP program and I got into 200 level. So yeah, that's how I got into medicine, and I'm a medical student in Nigeria Delta University, filming this video for you to watch. So yeah, that brings us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed watching, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.